Incense number 118. Let's do it. Starting off with bird. Meh. That's a squid. That's a trash. That's a raccoon. That's a tiny kid. That's a hippo. That's a flying crustacean. That's a bird. That's a beaver. That's a hippo. That's a squirrel. That's a cat. That's a bug. That's a flying crustacean. That's a trash. That's an alien. That's a dog. That's a fish. That's a flying crustacean. That's an ice cream. That's a dog. That's a hippo. That's a bug. That's an alien. That's a bat. That is a dog. That is a dog. Ooh, big crab. That's a big crab. That's a cat. That is a walnut. That is a fuck. That's a bug. That's a bear. That's a cat. That's a hippo. That's a bug. That's a flying crustacean. That's a beaver. That's a spider. One of the most toxic chemicals known to man. That's a blue lobster. That is a mole. That's a bird. That's a dog. That's a mouse. 46 months. Decent amount of Pokemon, but not so much of other good spawns. Wow. I'm gonna give this one like a 3 out of 10. I think it's better get better soon.